Hello and welcome back to Journey with Rebecca. My name is Rebecca. We are 1 week into the new year, and if you're like me, one of your goals was to lose weight. One of the ways I'm doing that is with walking on the treadmill that I got behind me. But another way that I get in a good aerobic exercise is by hula hooping. My hula hoop has seen a lot of better days. It is duct taped together right now because the very first day that I got it, I thought it would be fun if I told my husband to try it out, and he immediately broke it. He hit it on the fireplace behind me and it broke, and it's been taped ever since. It's recently been retaped, but I can't go on with it any longer. And luckily, I got a new hula hoop for Christmas. So I'm going to open it up now, show you just how easy it is to put together, assemble, and start using immediately to get yourself a good workout. If you've never used a hula hoop before, especially a weighted hula hoop, this is probably a better option to start with than one of the ones that has the weight that extends from the hula hoop that sits firm on your waist. Those are a little bit trickier to use if you're especially just getting started. So I would definitely recommend one of these. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get started. Alright, so this, like I said, is my favorite kind of hula hoop to use. The other ones are okay. I just prefer these better. They're really simple to put together. You just take them and they just snap together like this. It's really simple. That's how you put them together. Couldn't get much easier. It tells you right here which end to put the knob into, and you just push it down and it snaps into place. And then you just do alternating colors, and within just a couple minutes you have your hula hoop all put together. If you haven't already seen it, I'm going to post a link to a video that I put out last year of 30 days of me using the hula hoop and the journey that took me through, how my body changed, how much weight I lost, and how effective this form of exercise actually is. So you can see just how simple it is to put this together. Just align the tab with a little hole on the other end, click them in, and you're ready to go. You just want to make sure that they are fully clicked in so that when you go to use the hula hoop, it doesn't fall apart. But in less than a minute, I got it all together. No special equipment needed, really simple to do. All right, so a couple things just to get you started. If you've never hula hooped before, it's pretty easy, but there is a technique. I like to start with my feet shoulder width apart. Some people say it's better to start with one foot in front of the other to help with the rocking motion that you're doing. I prefer it this way. This is the way I'm going to show you how to do it. Make sure you have plenty of room, unlike my husband who, when he used the hula hoop for the first time, he flung it real hard and it went right back into the fireplace, and that's how it broke. So you don't need a real hard fling, but you do want a steady and an even fling to get you started. You don't want to do it on a diagonal because then you're just going to be all wonky. But really all you do is you fling it and then just rock your hips back and forth. I kind of rock on my feet, although they're flat-footed. I do have some give to them, and then you just rock like this. Real simple, back and forth. This is a weighted hula hoop. This is a 2-pound hula hoop, and if you're using one for the first time, it can hurt. I know the first time I used a weighted hula hoop, actually it didn't have cushions on it like this. This was years and years ago before they had cushioned hula hoops. I had bruises on my hips because it was weighted, and it actually had like a little ball, a weighted ball, like marble in it, and it would go around in the hula hoop. Be careful because you can hurt yourself, especially, like I said, if you've never done this before. If you do get sore, you could wear extra clothing, but one of my tips is to wear kind of like thin, well-fitting clothing. This, even a t-shirt, probably you want to wear something a little bit more closer fitting to your skin, just so it doesn't bunch up and get bulky. But if you do find that you're getting sore, either give yourself a couple of days rest, which is probably best, or put on a sweatshirt if you can, but it does make hula hooping a little bit more wonky. So another thing that you want to do while you're hula hooping is to actually tighten up your core muscles. That's how you're going to strengthen them. And it takes strength actually to use a weighted hula hoop and not just a regular hula hoop, which I'm sure you could start out with one if you wanted to. Just get a regular hoop that doesn't have any weight to it. You could do that as well. But you want to actually like tighten and constrict your core muscles, because that's how you're actually strengthening your abs to get a good workout in. And then I don't have a whole lot of tips. It's really pretty simple. Once you get the motion going, it's pretty easy to do. I could literally stand here and do this for hours. I like to rock my arms when I do it, and that actually helps me go faster. When I'm just standing still and I'm not rocking my arms, I don't move my hips as fast. But if you do want to move a little bit faster, get a little bit more rhythm to it, I recommend listening to music. I typically watch TV while I'm hula hooping, just in the evening or in the morning before I go to work. But if you want to add some speed to it, get some more body movement going into it, just add some music. You'll find yourself rocking your hips to the beat of the music, and that helps you get in a harder workout. That's it. It doesn't take much to get started. You saw me put this together. It took less than a minute. They just pop right into place. If you want to take them out, you can feel where the little tab has gone in. You just pull it out. If you want to put it in, you just pop it back in. There's really nothing to it. That's it. It's easy to do. It's fun. I enjoy hula hooping compared to some of the other workouts that are available out there, just because I find this fun to do and I find it easy to do, and I can listen to music or a podcast, or I can watch TV, and it's just sort of like a mindless repetition where you're getting in a great workout, but you aren't really exerting a whole lot of effort. And it's burning a lot of calories. So let me know what you think. Do you guys have one of these hula hoops, or do you maybe have one of the other hula hoops with a weight on the end of them? Which I also, like I said, I do have one of those, but I prefer these ones. The foam is really, it gives a nice padding on your skin, and I just love this and prefer it. If you want to get one of these for yourself, I'll put a link to this one down in the description so you can check it out. But good luck and happy hooping.